You ever get into something thinking you're doing a great thing and then find out it's something you wished you had never done? And it's good to have a good cup of coffee too.
I'm very excited. I have another toy I can play with.
It's so easy to get caught up in the same things every day. We go to work, come home, get up the next day, repeat the same routine. After all, we are creatures of habit.
I'm fulfilled when I get my job done. When all the responsibilities are taken care of, it makes me feel good. I feel like I've accomplished something. And leisure time for me is kicking back, propping my feet up, watching a good movie, or maybe taking a stroll, going here, going there, just hanging out. That's what I enjoy.
If we're not careful, we wake up one day and we're 60 years old and we wonder what happened to my life.
See how easy that was?
And that's why Kim and I both decided we're going to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment we can. There's a cylinder right there in the middle of your screen. Back out of here where you can kind of see where it is. And right now, life for us consists of work, play, and lots of RV repairs. Right in there, down that housing there. And here's the slide out. That cylinder appears to be the leak. You ever get into something thinking you're doing a great thing and then find out it's something you wished you'd have never done? We bought a Sleep Number mattress, took our mattress off, and I had to undo a couple of things. So I tried to take the pump and I was going to put it back there in the very back. If you look real closely, you'll see that this bed frame is made out of 1x2s. And you think they built these things to last, and I do believe the chassis and the frame, some of those things are built to last. But why would you build a bed frame out of 1x2s? Why not at least 1x4s or even 2x4s? That would have been the ideal thing to do. So when we took this off of here, we realized the middle right here is bowed. So after I screwed it all back on there and realized I put my pump in there, then I forgot about there is a reset button on the pump and a sync button where you sync from your phone. And I realized, oh man, I'm gonna have to push that sooner or later. So, wow. So take it all back apart, and this whole front end was screwed down to hold the whole frame here in place, because there is a lift that lifts this back end up. And so the front had to be secure to hold that in place. So it's just been a nightmare, to say the least. But we're going to get this thing done, and we're going to get it finished. And by the end of the day, hopefully, we're going to have a Sleep Number mattress we can sleep on. So what I'm going to do is put this board across here. There's some seams right here, and that's the weak spot. That's where it's got the bow in it. And I put those screws in here, hoping I can strengthen that up a little bit. So give it some more strength, and we won't feel like we're caving in. You wake up and something's wrong. It's going to be in the middle of the night. So I'm hoping to knock it out right now and be done with it. You can see right here, this has come apart. Same thing on the other side. And there's the culprit that's tore the whole thing apart right there. And had they built it stronger to start with, you could put two of these things in here and it wouldn't be a problem. There's only one here, one's missing. But yeah. Those guys on TV that build houses make it look so easy. So I thought I might show you my frustrations. trying to get a screw into here to here, but this wood is soft. It ain't no, it's not gonna hold a screw very good. So I'm trying to double up and give it double the strength. Good thing I got plenty of screws. Looks like I'm gonna need them. See what you got here. Now you can put some weight on it. Whereas before, it was coming apart sooner or later. Got some beans. Gonna have some cornbread tonight. I guess we're gonna have meat patties. I don't know. Am I right?
Yep, I just got to figure out where all the stuff's going to go so I can get it going.
The joys of RV living.
So tonight is my first night to use the convection oven, and I'm going to make cornbread. I've got it preheating. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little nervous. Trying something new. Got the microwave going, nothing in there. Makes me nervous, but keeping an eye on it, preheating it to 400, putting it in a glass. We're gonna see how it turns out. And I still feel like I got a bowl that was too big for just you and I. This is a learning curve in itself. Place my food in the oven. Ooh, this is warm.
It's supposed to be 400, isn't it?
Yep. Okay. Press, mix, press, convection, or press, mix. Convection, 400, start. There we go. Got to make sure I do convection.
And not microwave.
And not microwave.
That would be bad.
It looks good. On.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
One of the best meals.
These are RV beans. And a convection oven cornbread. Does it get any better than this? I don't think so. Love it. Nothing like getting away from everything. It's funny, we're all different. My getaway is to get into a place of solitude, get away from people, on the water, in the mountains, in back roads, it doesn't matter. Kim, on the other hand, I think she could be versatile. She could do either. But preference given, she would probably rather go with a friend and hit the town, go shopping, get some coffee, go out to eat, things like that. What am I using today? H&H spinnerbait. It's a little windy, and these creeks like this are the best place to fish on a windy day. I'm out here at Waxahachie Lake. I don't know what this creek is called, but it's the entrance going into the lake. That's Interstate 35 behind me. Never been in here before. I've seen it and crossed over it many times. And I thought, you know what? Today is the day. It's windy. It's too windy to be on the lake. So I came down here, and I am so glad that I did. First cast. See if there's anything in here biting today. Good thing about a H&H, they will catch fish when nothing else will. Been fishing with these lures many years. Probably bought 1,000 of these things or more. They're easy to lose too, but oh man, these things are awesome. And the reel that I'm using is a Zebco 33, something back from my childhood. I've got a couple of open face reels that I bring for open water, but honestly, if you're on a creek like this, it's probably better to just fish with a Zebco 33, about as reliable as that H&H is. This right here is what I've been looking for ever since I put in. It's quiet. See some turtles, ducks, crane, wildlife. There's nobody on the water today. Not catching any fish. I guess they got lockjaw, but I'm still having a great time. This is just what the doctor ordered right here. Well, honestly, I'm not catching anything but a bunch of tree branches, stumps, and limbs. So, thought I might stop, grab a bite to eat, and yeah. Go out like this, make sure you take food and plenty of water. Because if you're like me, I get dehydrated very easy. And so I always make sure I got plenty of water. And if I see that I'm not gonna have enough water to get through the day, I'm turning around and going back to the truck. You never know what could happen out here like this. You could have an accident. One time I had cramps in my legs and I couldn't go any further. And I had to sit there and hydrate before I could do anything. Had I not had any water, I don't know what I would have done, because that would have been a long way to paddle my arms, and I'm sure my arms would have started cramping up too. So always make sure you have water and food whenever you do something like this. The fall color in here, I missed it by a week or two. I wished I'd have got in here a little earlier. It's real pretty, but a lot of it's already gone. So back to what I was talking about earlier. You know, it doesn't matter how easy you try to make life, you're still going to have struggles. I mean, we have work, we have people that we have to deal with, we have personal things going on, a lot of things right now, like I mentioned earlier, trying to sell one RV, get out of it, clean it up, and trying to restore another, prepare it, get it ready to live in, even though we're already living in there. There's just a lot of things going on, and then trying to help our daughter too, as she's going through a lot of the same things. They're trying to get into their new house and start their new life, and they're excited about that. But it's all hit at one time, and then you throw Christmas in the bunch, and Valerie just got married a few weeks ago. So the last 6 weeks have really been challenging, to say the least. And you know, it feels like right now, where does it end? It seems like each day is slow progress and not much accomplished, you know, for the most part. But then when you look back a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can see where a lot of progress has been made. And I don't know about you, but when things build up, when you start getting overwhelmed and anxiety kicks in, you feel like, oh man, this is just more than I can deal with at the moment. There's nothing to me better than doing something like this, whether it's fishing, hiking, riding a bike, walking in the mountains, hills, whatever. This is awesome because I can come down here and think. I like to analyze things. I'm analytical and I like to problem solve in my mind, so I can do all that stuff. And this is great. This is therapy right here. Very therapeutic coming down to a place like this. And I may not get anything accomplished today, but at least I can feel better about everything that I'm doing and better about this day. Thought I had a fish, but I actually have a tree limb or something. I'm hung up. So there's the first for the day. The good thing about having a kayak is you can go right up to the spot and usually get off of that. Whereas if you're fishing on the bank, different story. Yep, came right up. And I'll tell you, this creek fishing will eat your lunch. Doesn't matter how good fisherman you are, you're gonna catch a limb sooner or later. And that dadgum lure is gonna wrap around that limb like nobody's business. Kim doesn't like fishing in places like this because every other cast she's hung up, and she feels like all I do is get her untangled, which probably true to a point, but what she doesn't realize is I enjoy the company. This is where the lake begins. That really looks fishy in there. I can't believe I've lived here all these years and haven't stumbled upon this place. Get here on the lake and this wind has picked up, which is exactly why I did not come to the lake. I didn't want to fight the wind. Well, my phone gave out before I did. It's out of juice, so better say my goodbyes now because I got a feeling this thing's going to go dead here in a few minutes. But it's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun. And, yeah, we're going to come out here again and do this some more. I'm going to bring Kim next time. And I guess this is goodbye for now, and we will see you on the next trail. God bless. Y'all have a good day.